Okay, so Brendan got me to do this, and I'm fucking tired today, so I might slur while I'm talking, but might as well. Since that fong bitch cock wants me to talk about Mythic ABT, so be it, man. So I've muted myself in Discord, and I've lowered their voices, so I mean you could still hear them, but I guess you'll just hear me mostly. It's not really a guide or anything, but I guess he kinda wants to know how Mythic works, since he's not playing and he's never gone past Garothi. Oh, shit, I'm fucking tired, man. Oh. Let's take a look at our team comp. Pretty solid. Fuck ton of druids. So we got a fuck ton of reses. Here's the gear I'm running with. Finally got my Pantheon trinket today, stoked about that. Yeah, 4 set, 2 BIS legendaries, blah blah blah. Transmog kinda looks like shit, I'm working on it.
Mine? I count 19.
Better get one more in here.
I'll tell you. Missing. Oh well,
How's everyone's weekend?
Who is cast Dragon? Who dat? Alright.
Yeah, just
I'm in Discord, Discord ROMs, and get started.
the lead is pretty strict about Discord because there are a ton of people that they just don't know the tactics without anyone talking to them, so...
Who's TJRS? Reaper, okay. Tori.
Just hoping that we get this down in one try so that I don't have to fucking talk over it again and again. It's gonna be such a pain in the ass, fuck.
Okay. Legion and dope.
The thing about this progression group is that, well, normally every week or every day we change members, like the same DPS doesn't stay. So it's always someone new who doesn't really have experience for the raid that comes in, and it's a pain in the ass. Because since they don't have experience, they don't know the fights, we'll most likely wipe. Best case scenario is everyone's alive, of course, but that doesn't always happen, does it? So the problem with this progression group is that pretty much every week, every day, the DPS always changes. Every single fucking time. So the furthest we got to was fucking Antorus and High Command, 45% HP. Jesus fucking Christ. We won Garothi Worldbreaker 2 weeks ago, but yeah, the week after that, last week, oh my god, it's fucking cancer. We 2-shot fucking Felhounds, surprisingly. Spent my fucking seal, but nothing dropped. Feels bad, man, but it's life. At least I got my fucking Pantheon trinket after like fucking 10 Argus runs or some shit. Jeez. Okay.
There you go. Alright, we're good.
Okay, yep. So we'll be killing the Decimator first. Once that dies, it'll...
Yeah, this guy's relaying the tactics.
So we'll be stacking up on Blue and Skull for the Decimates. So that way all the Decimates are put into one spot. For when we destroy the Annihilator for the Double Soaks, there are 4 quadrants that we have marked of Moon, Circle, Star, and Triangle. Depending on what group you're in, you'll try and focus on getting the soaks in that area. That doesn't mean you should only look in that area. If there's soaks in other areas, you should go for them. So group 1 will be the ones near Moon. Group 2 will be the ones near Circle. Group 3 will be near Star. Group 4 will be Triangle. So the Decimate Soaks are blue and X now, it seems. And then remember, for whenever we destroy a weapon, he does the suck in before the explosion. So make sure you get far away from him. If you are melee, you'll have to run out a little early, I'll call it out.
So that means a group 2, you are soaking orange, which is Daventory, Reaper, Keeks, and the Paladin. Group 1, which is the 3 monks, will be soaking with the tanks. Group 4, which is myself, Eth, Feral, Ulakos, and Big, will be doing the star marker. Zajan, Ram, Viavolo, Minolta, and Tig, you guys will be doing green. As for Annihilates. Felicitas on Healing Seas and pull, please.
Yep, so for the first pull in, it'll be Rumnoff. For the second one, it will be Zajan. All other healers, use your CDs as you see fit for when people get low.
Sorry. So glad that doesn't pull bosses.
I was like, who the hell?
Let's go.
So as you can see, we're fully buffed up. She just put down another feast. Runes, flask, well fed. Probably gonna pre-pot, but I don't know if I should.
Dude, you ready?
Probably should.
Yeah, I'm eating, so do not pull this arrow.
Fuck it.
Please.
5, 4,
I'm not
3,
gonna use it.
2, 1.
Can boost the tank because that's fun. And yeah, open burst.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, original death saves are going towards these right now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
You see these annihilations, you have to soak them or they wipe the raid because they fucking hurt if no one soaks them. So that's all you need to do basically.
4, 3, 2,
Those pug raids wipe because of the fucking annihilations. Jesus Christ, I'm fucking slurring my words like an idiot. Oh shit, I'm fucking tired.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Soak annihilations again because you must do that or you're gonna wipe. So should send this back so that I don't waste
3,
time.
2, 1.
Decimation coming out. See those guys? You have to the right to the circle because they don't want to stack it up in a raid so that everyone has to move out. It's gonna be fucking unorganized as hell.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm gonna go soak again because it's what I have to do. It's what everyone has to do, and we're gonna get a fuck ton of damage because DPS doesn't know how to soak. Fucking pug raids. Decimator first. Could go for an annihilator first, but this group wants to go for the decimator. Apparently they like that better. Move out of the fucking Kamehameha shit. Get away from the boss because the boss does a pull-in thing. It's really annoying since he casts the fucking one-hit shit right after that. Hunter just died. Lucky.
Decimates stack up.
Come in the middle. Melee. Range stack up to the back because decimation stuns now after destroying the weapon. So he applies a fucking DOT on you, it fucking hurts like shit.
1.
Annihilation, stack up, soak. Oh fuck, that's gonna hurt. Fucking dumbass.
4, 3, 2, 1. Four,
We
three,
have like no people for soap.
2,
We like have 5
1.
people down. So,
Shit. Oh, Unlucky.
God, I think we should play this as well.
Four,
Died of this
Three.
next estimate.
2,
I'm
1.
sorry, I ran that over there, and then I was like, oh wow, there's people on this marker.
Oh, I'm gonna have to talk again. Fuck.
So how much do you?
This fucking
4,
sucks.
That wasn't the problem.
2,
Ah.
I was just doing my little thing.
Yeah, the tanks always go up all the way along the left side. Not much else we can really do.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummels, like you.
Dropping it, please.
You guys ain't gonna res me?
So because you killed everybody else, you know what?
I'm sorry.
We're running double druid tanks as well, so that's pretty cool.
Tori, are you here?
Yeah, she just got back to her computer.
Is it feast down for those of you just got back here? Untype.
5, 4, 3,
Second.
2,
Let's
1.
hope it goes better this time. Reverse as usual. Getting left
4,
soaks this time because
3,
no fucking
2,
DPS knows how to soak the
1.
left side. Summation move out to the right. Fucking mess, didn't move enough.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Soak annihilations because you don't want them going off. They'll hurt like
4,
shit.
3, 2,
Summations have to move out again.
Four, 3, 2, 1. Four, 3, 2, 1.
shit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I think the tank fucked up there, but
4, 3, 2,
it's a
1.
wipe. Fuck me. Oh, this fucking sucks.
4,
Can people
3,
just soak?
2, 1.
Use their brain. Jesus Christ.
I have many lucky doos. You like?
DW? What's DW?
Don't worry.
5,
Oh.
4, 3, 2,
Food this
1.
time.
4, 3, 2, 1.
So on Mythic, decimations hurt like shit, so you can't have anyone stand in them.
4, 3,
You damage regardless of whether you're in them as well, so...
Four, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's too far away.
4, 3, 2, 1. 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm out of range. I need to get closer.
Kill the Death Manager. Black Selfie.
Ellie, get away from the boss.
Black Selfie again.
Run away, little girl.
Whatever, sealing season.
It's too far away.
A lot of people don't know this.
They stay on
For the first annihilations,
stack them nicely, stack tighter.
a single person can soak an entire annihilation early. That's easy. Just take like, what, 3 million damage? You can just heal it up if your healers are good enough. once reaches like execute phase and like both of his machines are pretty much down, you have to have at least 2 people soaking in. Because once the first annihilation goes off, a second one takes its place and it deals a fuck ton of damage. It's to be 2 people to soak in, 1 for the first and 1 for the second, or everyone's gonna get screwed. So I don't know how this is gonna work. Just now, I was the only one soaking the fucking annihilations on the right. No idea how to do it. On the left, I mean. Because this DPS, they're all fucking staying here. They want to top the fucking meters, man. Fuck tactics. I want to fucking show everyone I'm the best at DPS. Jeez. Mythic DPS doesn't matter. Staying alive matters. Pretty much the same thing as fucking heroic coven. Nobody cares if you're top DPS if you're gonna die early. You eventually deal more DPS if you're alive. Yeah, soak. Almost 4 million damage. No idea how we're gonna cope with that. Here you see. Everything's gonna come out once you destroy this annihilator. Every fucking thing's gonna come out.
Run away, little girl. Run away.
I have to use both my healing elixirs. Just yeah, you have to double soak, so we're gonna get fucked.
Four, three, two, one.
I'm just gonna have to take that and I'll jump in once it explodes. You see that fucking crater? That shit is a fucking pimple. It's gonna come back over and over again. It's gonna hurt like shit.
4, 3,
Tank just fucking died. Need a BRS in him.
Watch out for tank on green.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Double soaks.
Need 2 people in the back. Watch out.
Hey, people are doing this pretty well.
Running around by green.
Oh, oh fuck.
4,
A lot of damage.
2, 1.
You can see why soaks are fucking important.
4, 3,
Might actually die here.
1.
Soak this. Soak this. Soak it again.
4,
Got this.
3, 2, 1.
Fuck. Yeah, we got it. Fuck. Thank you. Oh, it's some fucking group. It's fucking funny.
You can hit the priority targets. We'll worry about.
Our forces are moving towards Legion High
I finally got it. Oh, fuck yes. Brendan can expect a video.
Want to off spec it, just read it.
Three tries. Fuck, I can't even speak properly. But yeah, that wasn't too bad. I guess. Kinda surprised they knew how to soak to fucking empower and annihilate. Considering how fucking messy the normal annihilates were. Jesus, what the fuck is that? nice ring.
Well, I made a mage and I got it from fresh 110 to 946, 12 hours.
It's just silly to me. My god. The fact that we can do that in this game is just atrocious to me.
I made my 970 mage carry me. And I told them if they don't help me, I'm gonna burn them for you guys. Can we do Eonor before we do command this week?
I'm out of range.
Garrus has left us a few of his favorite pets to play. Remove these abominations from the battlefield.
Fuck. Targeting is fucking gay.
We must.
Hoping we one-shot Felhounds, but doubt that's gonna be possible.
Rolo, you can play double box my team then for this fight. I'll be back on the next month.
Go grab Hunter's. Go grab Hunter's team. Where is that full earlier?
Okay, a concerned raid member wants me to give a shout out to low DPS. So if you are lower than, oh, I don't know, 1 mil, 1.1 mil, you need to step your game up.
Yep. So for this fight, the main change, in case people don't know, is that there are 2 debuffs that go out to each raid member. You'll either get a fire debuff or a shadow debuff. If you get the fire debuff, you'll be fighting the fire dog, and whenever you take shadow damage, you drop a puddle under you. So you'll have to, all the fire people have to stack up for second corruption and move as a group. The people with the shadow debuff, you'll take, whenever you take fire damage, you just grip someone towards you. The bosses no longer have health pool and need to be killed at one time. 50%. The bosses will swap everyone will swap what buff they have, but stay where you are. Only the tanks will be switching the bosses, so everyone stays still. Always do that. Also, for the orb that the shadow boss shoots out, there's going to be a giant swirl on the ground. Do not stand on that swirl. because it'll explode and one-shot you.
Okay.
Fireballs will be moving in a circle around the outside of the room.
I guess if you didn't get what he said, when the fight starts, you either get shadow touched or flame touched. It's random, pretty much. So probably hoping to two-shot this, and maybe I'll get flame touched on one try and shadow touched on the other, just to show how things work in this encounter.
I'm not gonna pull since they just left.
It's all good, baby.
So when you flame touch, then you take shadow damage. You'll drop like for the mythic dungeons. There's something called volcanic. It's basically the same thing. You'll drop volcanic under you. There's an area of effect fire thing that deals quite a lot of damage if you stand in it, and it lasts for 1 minute. So during Siphon, people are gonna have to like run around the room and stacked really tightly, because if they don't, it's just gonna be messy and the raid is probably gonna wipe after that. The bosses, the two dogs, do not share HP bars, so when you reach around 10%, one of the dogs, probably most likely the shadow dog's gonna be like really low. They're gonna have to stop DPS and switch over to the fire dog, because if they don't and one of the dogs die while the other is still alive, when it's 1%, it'll cast, I think, something constitution, I don't know. It's just basically regenerates quite a lot of HP, and it's just gonna make everything more complicated than it needs to be. So if you shadow touch, then you take fire damage, you will grip someone to you. And so when you get inflamed, you have to move out. That's pretty much it. Weight of Darkness, Siphon Corruption is gonna be the same thing, Molten Touch. The only thing different is the Flame Touch and Shadow Touch, and the fact that the bosses do not share HP bars. No idea what we're waiting for, but yeah.
I'll say it. Give us 2 seconds. Minolta, you're gonna have to zone out so we can summon him in.
Yeah, I'm gonna zone out in a second. Thanks for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. Not a problem. Apologies.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
Thanks for
You
having
should
us.
play Demo. It's more fun, but it is more difficult.
How's this guy gonna tell me what to you link Discord for Fox?
Was he saying that to a toast or whatever?
Well, the other warlock was playing demo and just left. You're saying that inflection is a better spec right now?
Doesn't look like it.
Why not?
That was Toss that left?
No, Minolta.
Yeah, Toss is doing damage, crazy damage.
Who's Toss?
Akko
Is anyone
Toss.
live logging?
That's not the one we removed.
Alpha slugs.
Yeah, but was he trying to say that Akko Toss is
No.
not that spec?
Lord have mercy.
I think they're all
Kenji is.
each other.
Occult Health is an affliction spec.
I don't know shit about Warlocks.
Okay, let me explain this. So the warlock that left was low DPS. So Tig said that demo is ass DPS, and I don't know where you got.
Oh, gotcha. I thought it was him saying it.
Because both of the other two warlocks are playing affliction right now.
Yeah, I think the place is better than Warcraft.
Can we drop another lock port or soul well? Because
There's
this
two,
soul well
there's
obviously
one.
belongs.
This one
Oh.
down.
Thank you. Alright. Quick raid check. If you pulled this way before, you know what you're headed into. Click yes. If you have never pulled it
Wait.
before, click no.
Make sure Fox is in here.
He is.
Okay.
Everybody's pulled this one?
Pretty much, yep, let's go, baby.
Alright. So the only thing that we do differently is that when the bosses hit 50%, we have the tanks taunt the boss over. So whichever side you're on, you physically just stay there, but you will be DPS to the other boss that is taunted to you.
Oh yeah, that too. When both bosses reach, when one of the dogs, any dog reaches 50%,
Soul Siphon Corruption.
we will
Run
switch
north for the
buffs.
fire against Siphon Corruption. Run north for fire.
So Shadow Touch will get Fire Touch, and Fire Touch will get Shadow Touch.
Yeah.
So what this raid's gonna do is just, if Shadow Touch are fighting there and like Fire Touch are DPSing the boss here, all we're gonna do is just switch. But the DPS stay here, the healers stay here, DPS stay there, healers stay there. So the tanks are gonna bring the dog here, and vice versa. Guess it's easier that way since it's gonna be less messy, it's gonna be more organized since it's just the tanks moving. So should be starting soon. Fucking Brandon got me to do this shit, man. Fuck.
I have many ways.
Apparently everyone here pulled this boss before, so just hope it goes well. Really love to one-shot it. Fucking use my seal on the boss so that I can get fucking mythic Shadow Singe Fang. Get a fucking boner if I do.
5, 4,
Give me a
3, 2,
go take a
1.
hug.
Okay, Flame Touch, Shadow Touch. Yep, Flame Touched.
Coming out, dodge it.
Beware.
Dodge some more than touches.
Back up the site as far as I can.
Yeah, this is gonna be one hell of a ride. Look at this shit. Oh, fucking volcanic mythic dungeon fix, man. Look at that shit. Look at this fucking dumbass. What the hell is he doing?
Beware.
So yeah, that that shit does 6 million damage. You do not want to be inside the fucking spiral shit comes. Fuck's sake. Once it reaches the spiral, it does like 1 million damage to everyone in the raid, so you're gonna drop that shit again since you're technically taking shadow damage. So this molten trail shit does quite a lot of damage as well. Just to avoid it. Siphon. We're gonna stack up at this boss's ass again. It's just the same thing. Zine, stack up.
Beware.
Gonna karma just in case. Molten touch to get rid of siphons. That's gonna fucking suck.
Beware.
Yeah, consuming sphere. So you can't get hit by that. Oh, you fucking dumbass. Oh, good off, man. Jeez.
Or DPS in the other one though. Or DPS in prior. It's a bad transition. We lost people. Get Geary up. Stack for siphon. Yeah, we get white. Horrible. That transition was horrible.
I don't think people knew that they weren't supposed to run across.
Oh, then that's what we just, yeah, I know. I mean, I said it, but I don't think it registered. So guys, when the bosses hit 50%...
Right, warning it.
Yeah, don't worry about DPS, guys. Just literally stay where you're at, please. Just let the tanks move.
Especially if you're melee. If you're ranging, you can hit the other boss, by all means go ahead and do so, but, you know. That was a bad transition, so we had it, so it looks like we can kill those because people understand fire mechanic. The only thing I want to say about fire is, I don't know who was leading the charge there, but, like, is this, please follow these markers. You see how these markers are going, like, up against the wall? Because when it comes to inflamed and all the other stuff that we have to spread for, if your guys are too close with the fire, the other group, we're gonna cause, like, a fuck ton of extra mechanics happening besides the So don't cut corners. Make sure they were going like against the edges of the wall. That's the same thing that happens when we, you know, siphon corruption comes out with molten. Same thing on the shadow side. Just go right. If you have the fire debuff and you are shadow debuffed, go towards the right side. So the people who still are not debuffed can just stay to the left. Same thing with fire. If you have fire debuff and you get shadow mechanics on you, again, up along the wall.
Fox, I have
Summoning?
tomes I can give you, bud. I think.
Jesus Christ.
5,
Okay.
4, 3, 2, 1.
See what touch I get.
Keep spreading.
Oh, fuck. Yes, died already.
Beware.
Spread from both.
Touch. Just dodge that shit. Jesus, fucking tank got damaged by fire.
Move. Stay. Can we stack Mythic for this segment? There you go.
Beware.
Can't stack up name. Spread it out.
Back up. Right. Nice stack.
Beware.
Look at these charge.
Beware.
I got pulled by the fucking tank.
Who's running ahead in the orange in the fire group?
I thought the priest was cryptic.
Yeah,
No,
Priest
it's-
wasn't over there. It was a mechanic. I got gripped by you as well too.
Yeah, it's probably
It's that
because
fire when they're close together, I think, and it sucks you in.
yeah, it's whenever someone with the shadow buff takes fire damage, they grip someone in. So during In Flames, you are getting gripped towards each other.
So it's like a failed mechanic problem.
No, it's something that's unavoidable because you can't avoid In Flame. Whoever has In Flame should be the only one taking that fire damage and gripping. If there's too many grips going out, then yes, that's a failed mechanic.
Because I was getting gripped like honestly, probably every 7 seconds. And I didn't get gripped at all last week.
But we're
If you're on-
spreading.
when you're on the shadow boss, when the flame comes out, spread out, but also stay away from the tank. Guys, let's do this again, yeah.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Just make sure you're on the right side of
Beware.
It's too far away.
Fire side stack up is where you
Siphon, as usual.
I need to get closer.
Beware.
So every once in a while, the siphons, with the fire shit spawning under you, that will happen together. Basically, siphons will happen with another fucking mechanic, no matter what. So when that happens, you're gonna have to play it smart, play it safe, pop defensive CDs if needed to, because it's gonna fucking hurt like shit. Bosses are gonna swap. Our job is just to stay here, let the tank swap them. You do not have to move. You do have to move for this Legazes though, that shit fucking hurts.
It's too far away.
Boss is over. Shit.
Beware. Beware.
Are they balanced? Can we wait 40 seconds to watch?
Right after this event. As far as I can
Well, you have one set. We don't throw anything here. Or waiting.
Beware.
Save that res.
We don't have a leather. Somebody's got drums. Somebody have drums that they want to.
Beware.
I can't see the drums.
squirrels. Wait, darkness, so for it.
See Siphon and Inflame comes out together, it's cancer. Hope they can survive this. It's fucking AIDS to have both of them come out at the same time. But they will come out at the same time. And look at this shit, look at this shit.
Take. I can also love myself.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, get it.
That's what happens.
Beware.
Well, hold on. Battle res. I mean, you still
One
need
DPS.
some- 2 DPS. You could battle res another healer. I think another DPS you still have 3 healers up. But now the tank is dead, so now it's done.
Yeah, there are no healers on Fireside. Problem. No living healers on Fireside.
I was like, bro, did you hate me that much?
You know, it was you guys both
How
died.
do you not have Lust Pet, baddie?
Beware.
I like cats too. Somebody's gotta carry Lust tonight since Thor and Braydon and Shotgun are not all here tonight. I have Lust on me now, but I was dead. And you were pulling more than me, so I was gonna either list you or Panda, or not Panda, what's his name? Monjejuro was pulling like 2.5 mil.
Haven't got the shadow dog yet.
Really?
We're gonna have to go buy the recipe. This fucking sucks.
So I was gonna say, for some of you healers, did you guys just die early?
No, they died when everything went cray cray.
Okay.
I died both times at the transition at Destiny. Like the gotta spread it out a little bit.
Right now we're full chop. Over spot.
Oh, and by the way, for any healer, if you guys have Pride As, I suggest wearing it. It's really a lifesaver.
Put a flask on.
Looking at talents. I'm good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Beware. Beware.
It's too far away. I'm out of range.
Siphon and Modern Touch gonna come out together. It's gonna be 8. At least I won't be here when it's fucking
Beware.
Siphon and Flamed. Armoring. Fucking us just in case I die. Oh, this fucking cancer.
Beware.
I mean, it's fun, don't get me wrong. Difficulty stuff normally makes stuff more fun than it needs to be. I like it better when it's this hard.
Beware.
I need to get closer.
Might want to bless that before that's everybody now.
We have Duck Nurse stack up so that you don't get feared. Name corruption.
It's too far away. I need to
Simon's
get
coming to start. Where is fire growing? Towards the wall, guys. Towards again.
Fucking
I'm out of range.
Jesus Christ.
Beware.
I'm out of range. It's too far away.
Beware.
I'm out of range.
Range needs to hit fireball as soon as we can. All range is dead.
Beware.
It's the only one.
Go on fire, boss.
Girls, fight.
I need to get closer.
Beware.
Double the HP of Shadow.
I'm out of range.
Get from Shadow Boss. Or at least get it to like 3% stop again entirely. We want to rest for another minute. Okay, so I think Windwalker, I don't know if he's lead or if he's on Discord, but that's who Simon was in. And just told Chop that we were full.
I'm not prepared, thanks for read. Oh, yeah, you fucking sucked anyways, dude. Died so fucking early, go fuck yourself. Colon, capital S, piss off.
It wasn't bad. Somebody's not invited, I'm not sure who.
I have many lucky dues. You
Put
like?
one's name in Discord? Okay, well there you go. That's your answer. So he's the one not invited.
We had. Or we have.
Oh, he left. He disconnected from Discord just in the middle of the boss fight.
That might have been chopped up left.
Creators have 20. Message agreed that he was not prepared.
Jesus.
Many deals for a friend of the Grummles, like you.
Well, we need another DPS.
The problem with I don't know, this video is probably gonna be like fucking 2 hours, 3 hours long, but yeah, fuck it. I'm just gonna upload the entire shit. So yeah, the problem with Mythic raiding in Legion for Mythic ABT or really any other Mythic raid, well, for heroic or normal or yeah, heroic or normal ABT, everyone shares the same lock pretty much. I mean, yeah, sort of. I guess I could say it that way. It's kind of like it's kind of like, so if I went in with my own group and I killed everything up to maybe King Garoth, I can make a new group of totally different people with only me inside and like maybe 22 other different people, and we could start at King Garoth and go all the way to Argus, and there wouldn't be any problem. They wouldn't be locked. They would still be able to loot from everything before King Garoth. Iminar, High Command, Eonar, Portal Keeper, everything before. But for Mythic ABT, or for any other Mythic raid in Legion, it follows the same lock system as pre-Legion. I mean, not really pre-Legion, like basically Wrath of the Lich King, Burning Crusade times, or maybe Mists of Pandaria as well, Cataclysm, where everyone, if you wanted to join a raid, like let's say you were doing Lich King, ICC 25 man, Icecrown Citadel 25 man Lich King. If you wanted to join a raid that was at Lich King, you're gonna have to set the lock, and every single boss before Lich King, you're not gonna be able to loot any of the items. You're gonna only be able to loot from Lich King himself, and that's if you kill him. So it's kind of risky at the time, but yeah, that's how it worked, and that's how Mythic ABT works right now.
Yeah, I agree with that statement.
So let's see. After Lich King, Ice Citadel, Lich King. Look how many bosses are before Lich King, and that's why people are said at Lich King we need something. Hardly anyone's gonna go there because they're gonna miss out so much loot. You see this? That's what.
You know, you're reading chat.
11 bosses that you're missing out on that you could have looted in another raid. Like you don't have to go to Lich King. You can probably get more loot from these bosses than from Lich King because it's not a guaranteed drop for you anyways. So for Legion, it's pretty much the same thing. Mythic ABT is the same thing. So when you kill Garothi, not that many people are gonna come Felhounds because they're not gonna be able to kill Garothi, especially if they need something for Garothi, it's not gonna work. But if they need something from Felhounds, then sure they can come, but they're gonna risk the lock when they could be using the lock for another better group, if you know what I mean. Not saying that this group is bad, but yeah, just saying. But yeah, the pull before this kinda sucked. If that monk just now, no idea what's his name, forgot. Manjijurio, yeah. If that guy didn't die just now, we probably would have downed it, honestly. If the guy didn't fucking die so early, if the guy was fucking quote unquote prepared, fucking idiot, man. He could have easily dealt 600 million damage in the span of the entire fight just now. We would have downed both bosses right then and there. And we would be at high command right now. But the guy decided, you know what, fuck this group. I'm a fucking retard. I don't want to do it with this group. I'm just gonna leave. I'm gonna give a bullshit reason that I'm not prepared. Fuck me, man. Pugs. Fucking love pugs. Okay, what the fuck?
Geary has itchy fingers.
Well then, starting